Well, as we've been seeing the past couple of months, the New Jersey housing market is definitely cooling off, but now it looks like it's deflating.
What?
I hate to say it, but man, I think that bubble has burst and market's really deflating now. So this week, I'm going to share with you the housing market stats for New Jersey for the month of October. Some big changes happened here, guys, and we got a lot to talk about. So let's get into it right now. So like I've done for the past couple of months, I went into Redfin and looked at their housing market stats. And I actually kind of like using Redfin now because they give some different numbers than New Jersey Realtors provides. So let's look at the numbers here. Oh boy. Yeah, we got some big changes here to talk about. So first of all, for the month of October, home prices in New Jersey only increased 7.9%. We are still in those single-digit increases, so the prices are definitely coming down. The total number of homes that sold in October was down 28% year over year. 28%. Oh my. And the number of homes that for sale were down 17.5%. Oh yeah, things are slowing down. So like I said before, the prices were up 7.9% compared to last year. Now, the homes that sold were down 28%. So a lot of homes are not coming on the market. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. The median days on the market are 46 days. That's an increase of 8 days year over year. So homes are sitting a little bit longer on the market now. Let's dive a little bit deeper into the housing supply. In October, there was a total of 33,255 homes for sale. And that's not just single family. That's single family townhomes, condos. That's everything. So as I said before, that's down 17.5% year over year. And the number of newly listed homes was down 26.5%. There were only 8,471 new homes that came on the market in October. Now, also in October, 45.6% of the homes sold for under asking price in New Jersey. Now, that's down 5.5 points from last year. There were only 18.5% of homes that had price drops. That's up from 14% last year. So that number's going up. There are more homes that are doing price reductions. Now, here's the kicker. Homes sold 0.4% more than their list price. Okay, so now it's really coming down. Now homes are selling like very close to list or at list price now. So that number is down year over year. It's 0.72 points. So it's starting to come down, guys. The prices are deflating. And as you know, earlier this year, the list to sale price was much higher. We were looking at 103%, 104% list to sale. Now we're at 100.4%. Can't wait to see what November's numbers are going to bring now that these rates are higher. Now let's talk about that inventory, as I mentioned before. So this is a clear sign that the interest rates are affecting the inventory big time. People do not want to trade up at this point and pay more for a house and pay a higher interest rate. It's such a challenge right now. And I've said it before, you're sick of me saying this, but the scenarios where we're seeing homes sell, it's an inherited property, they're moving out of state, or it's an investment property. Every home that I have listed this year or sold represented a buyer, it was one of those three scenarios. That's all we had. That's all we have. I did not have anybody on the list side or again on the buy side where my clients are buying a house. Nobody was moving up to a bigger house, staying here in New Jersey. They're moving out of state. Really interesting. So what does this all mean now? Well, look, I said it last month. We're going back to normalcy, which that's important. I think this is good. It's giving buyers more leverage. It's super important for them. But what worries me the most is the lack of inventory. If the rates come back down next year, because there's all this speculation, everybody's talking, the rate's going to come back down to fives. Some people are saying, oh, it's going to hit 8%, 10%. I mean, nobody knows. I mean, we did get some good news recently. Inflation came down a little bit. Mortgage rates did drop briefly last week. A little bit. Okay, inflation's calming down, so that means the mortgage rates are going to come back down, but then what's that going to do? It's going to bring all these buyers back into the market who had to bail out because the rates were too high, they couldn't afford it. Now they're all going to come back in, and that creates more competition with little inventory, which means we're going back to the bidding wars again. I don't want to scare anybody or worry anybody, but this is what I keep going back to, and it does concern me. It really does. So if rates go back down to the mid-5s next year, will that be enough for sellers to want to trade up finally? Those who need to trade up and get a bigger home? Is that going to be good enough for them to want to put their house on the market and trade up? Because don't forget, a lot of people, there's a huge percentage here in New Jersey where mortgage holders have interest rates below 4%. So are they willing to go at 5.5%? You know what? It's possible. I think that could be possible, but I don't know. I don't know. This market has been so unpredictable. I just wish we could go back, really go back to when things were really normal and we knew what to expect. But you know what? This is the life of real estate. It's an emotional roller coaster, one that I ride daily, and I enjoy it, believe it or not. But look, it's just something that we have to watch, and we have to just got to roll with it. So if you're still in the market to buy, but you've been priced out, I had some clients that had to bow out of the market because once the rates hit 7%, their price point dropped a lot, which is preventing them from, getting the house that they truly want. So if you're in that situation, please continue to save your money, sock away as much money as you can, save for your down payment, save for your closing costs, just put it away. Home prices will hopefully not be crazy high. We're going to start appreciating at a normal rate. So let's see if that's what's going to happen here. If the rates stay in the mid fives, we could get some more inventory. If people are willing to do that, they're going to be giving up that lower interest rate to finally trade up. I don't know. We shall see, my friends. We shall see. It's a crazy times we're living in right now. Hey, look, if you want to know more about navigating the housing market, right here, got an awesome playlist. So check that out. Thanks so much for joining me today and getting your dose of real estate reality. My name is Jackie Baker, and I will see you next time.